So today we're going to focus on checks and checkbooks, and after today you should be able to write a check, record deposits, and record your withdrawals. So when you write a check, there's a couple things that are important. So you start by writing the date that you're writing the check, so that is up here in the upper right hand corner. You put the name of the person you're going to be paying the money to or the company. You write the dollar amount in number form, and then you also write the dollar amount in words. So the cents, the dollars will be written out in words, but then the cents you write as a fraction over 100. So for example, if you were writing a check for some amount in 6 cents, you would write the 6 cents as 6 out of 100. And then you would draw a line after the cents all the way to the end of the line. So I'm just going to write one up so you can see kind of what that looks like. So like, let's say it's $20. So it would be 20 and 6 over 100. And you kind of just take that all the way out until the dollars. You have to sign your name in order for the check to be able to be cashed by someone, and that goes right here in number 5. And then number 6 is optional, but you can write like what the check is for. So if you want to write like your water bill, cell phone, something like that, it would go in this little box 6. There's also something called a check register, which is also called like a checkbook, and that helps you just kind of keep track of checks you have out that might not be cashed yet and available on your online banking statement. And it has a few different things. So over here, first of all, you can write down the check number that you used. The second one is the date of the check, so the day you wrote it. This here is a description, so you could write water bill, the person you're paying to, something like that. Then number 4 would be the amount paid. There's a little check mark for you to verify it with your bank statement, and that would be done later after you get your bank statement at the end of the month, just to see if the check has been taken out yet or not. If you're depositing a check, so if someone gave you a check, you would put that number here, and then you would have a balance after you withdrew or deposited money, and that would go in this column here at the end. So in this example, we're going to write a check. So this one says your electric bill this month was $167.54. Write a check to AEP and record it in your register. So we're going to start with the date. Today's date is 2/2/2023. Paid to the order of AEP is the company name. The amount is $167.54. And then we have to write that out in words. So 167, the word and then the cents is a fraction out of 100. 4, we could write electric bill. Again, this part's kind of optional, but it is nice when you're having checks cashed to remember what it was for. And then lastly, we would want to sign our name, and you want to do that in cursive. So you will sign your name right here. Then this shown is a check register, and we're just going to use it to record some items. So if we use the check from our last example, the check number was 1, so I write that here. And if you'll notice, I do have a starting balance recorded up here already. The date on that check was 2/2, And for my description, I'm going to put electric because it was my electric bill. The next option is we either are withdrawing money or we're depositing money. And since we were paying someone, we are withdrawing that money from our account. So the bill total was $167.54. So I'm going to record that under withdrawal. This next part with the little check mark is for when I verify it with my bank statement. And we don't technically have a bank statement yet, so we're not going to check that box quite yet. Since we were withdrawing, we're not depositing, so we're not going to put anything there. And then under balance, I want to take this $537.58 and I want to subtract what I'm withdrawing, and the remaining amount is what I'm going to record under balance. So the remaining balance when I subtract is going to be $370.04. In our second example, you can read the prompts that are also listed and follow along as we fill in the check register, and then we'll figure out our remaining balance. So the first thing we read is that we check our balance on January 4th, and it's $120. So I'm just going to write that up here. So my beginning balance is $120. Then we go to Polly's Pets and purchase a collar, bed, and food on January 7th. So I'm going to go ahead and put January 7th under my date. We use our debit card and spend $35. So we don't need a check number. For the description, I'm just going to put Polly's Pets because that's where we were. It's not a credit because we're spending money. So since we're losing money, we're going to put it under debit. And I'm losing $35. And then our remaining balance, again, we're taking $120 minus $35. So our remaining balance would be $85. Then it says on January 10th, so 1/10, it's the date we're going to record. Your friends throw you a surprise kitten shower, and you receive $71 in cash. You deposit it on the same day. So this time, I'm just going to put kitten shower. Again, you can put kind of what description you want as long as it makes sense to you. This time, since we're receiving $71, that's going to go in credit. And I'm going to take the balance I currently have, so not 120 anymore, but 85. And I'm going to add that 71 to it. So now I have 156. After that, it says, what is your ending balance? And so our current ending balance is going to be $156. So now that the notes are done, you should be working on the example worksheet. That has to do with holiday shopping. And then you'll go ahead and turn that in before you leave.